Yes, America's political season has begun. I've been watching TV and seeing all the candidates. There's Hillary and obviously John Edwards on Face the Nation. I saw Barack Obama on Fox News. I even saw Mike Huckabee on Meet the Press. And of course, I listened to all the experts. There's Tim Russert and Chris Matthews of Fox and George Will, the bow tie wearing guy. But nothing could prepare me for what I was going to find in Iowa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gersh Kuntzman from the Brooklyn paper. I want to explain the caucus process. It's very mysterious. Come over here for a second. First, you line up. You line up, and you either declare you're a Democrat or you change your party affiliation to Democrat or Republican on the night. Then you go in here. Follow me here, if you could. Then you come in here, where we're going to discuss the candidates before breaking up into these preference groups. Now, this is the best part. Then after that, we're going to go over here. Come on, follow me. This is exciting. We're coming. Keep with me. We're walking in. We're in the BGM school. This is a Brooklyn Guernsey Malcolm school complex. We've got an elementary school and a high school here. Democrats are caucusing in the elementary school. The Republicans are caucusing in the high school. I don't know if that's a statement, but here we go. Come on in anyway. It's a beautiful school complex here. I don't know if you can see some of this stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. It's modern. I don't know if that's Iowa taxpayer dollars at work, but it sounds like it is. Anyway, so after having the conference in that first room, all of the caucus voters, and there are going to be a couple of hundred of them tonight, it's a very highly contested election, they're going to come into what I believe is the school cafeteria. Keep following me here. It's fantastic stuff. I don't know if you get a load of that. And anyway, then they're going to come in here, and what they're going to do is they're going to break up into tables. There's a Richardson table, an Obama table, a Clinton table. There's tables, back on me. There's tables for all the different candidates. They're going to break up into caucus groups, at which time they're going to figure out which table has enough caucus voters to make that candidate viable, what they call viable. You need 15% or so. Candidates who don't have viable, or that are not declared viable, their supporters end up either going to other tables or end up not voting at all. So that's the Iowa caucus process. It's a crazy process, although very exciting, and I'm going to bring you all the action a little bit later. I'm Gersh Kuntzman. Meanwhile, on the Republican side, it's all calm. Various speakers make their speeches in support of their candidate, while the audience waits at rapt attention. Well, like I said, it's absolutely insane here. I turned my back for a second, and now the Democrats are breaking up into caucus groups. You see them in the cafeteria here, breaking up into the various tables where they can declare their preference and find out if their candidate is viable. Absolute insanity here at Iowa Caucus Central. As you can see, supporters of Hillary Clinton were wise enough to bring extra chairs. That's a comfort level that I don't see with any other candidates. It's a very wise move, possibly a good strategy. Meanwhile, the John Edwards table seems to be getting a lot of attention, despite the lack of snacks. And the Obama table seems to have a lot of support as well. I got to tell you, I think Richardson is flirting with a lack of viability. This does not look like he's got the necessary numbers, but we'll see in a few minutes. And we've got a very poor showing at the Biden table. I'm going to go see if I can interview this guy. Hey, you're at the Biden table.
Yes, sir.
How's it look?
Not viable yet.
Not viable yet. Is something going to change in the next couple of minutes?
Yeah, we're going to get some probably Templeton rye. That will start with a little Templeton rye. You know, it's got the Iowa flavor, so we'll get that whiskey started and see where that takes us.
All right, the drinking has begun over at the Biden table. Thanks very much. Well, it's not so much horse trading as the ancient art of persuasion. There's Bev Renz trying to convince a few Dodd supporters to come over to her side, the Obama side. Wow, this is very dramatic. You've got now a Hillary supporter, Todd Kliegel, and Bev Renz trying to convince these two Dodd supporters, and they are lonely Dodd supporters, to come over to her side. And these are Edwards supporters now trying to feel the love for their candidate. This is one of the great moments in American politics. And there they go. Who's going to win the Dodd supporters? He's going to Edwards. I got to get him on camera. You went to Edwards. What happened?
Well, we got snowed out here with not enough people for Senator Dodd.
Oh, but why did you settle on Edwards? Were you feeling the love here?
Yeah. Well, I think he's an honest man. He's knowledgeable. He has history and experience in his life.
All right, so that's what swayed you.
Yes.
What about my friend Bev Renz was talking to you a little over there. Why didn't you go to Obama?
because I came here. And there it is, a statement of fact, folks. What do you think? You happy to have him? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Very happy to have him.
There you go, folks. And he's going to get the ceremonial sticker. There it is. How's that feel? Thank you. Thank you. Yet fortunes turned just a second later when this lady right here decided not to go for Edwards, to go for Hillary. And now she's torn. She doesn't really know what to do. She's got stickers for Obama. She's got a sticker for Edwards. And the Edwards people are courting her. The Hillary people are courting her. I don't see anybody from Obama. What is going to happen with this woman? There's an Edwards supporter offering aid and comfort. I don't know what she's going to do. Hillary's person is now going over there. We're going to stay with this story. We are going to stay with this developing story. Here she goes. I don't know what she's doing. Here she comes. She's taking a step. And there she goes. She's in the Hillary camp. And I don't know if you can hear that thunderous applause. It is amazing what is happening here in Iowa. So Vanessa, here you go. You were for Edwards, for Obama. Now you're with Hillary. What persuaded you?
I don't know. Hillary's a woman, so also I kind of, she has experience. And
Did you feel a love in the room? It seemed like everybody wanted you for a second there.
It made me nervous. Very nervous. Very nervous.
But there's her hand. It's up, and Maggie's counted her, so you're in.
Yeah, I am. I guess I am. They baited me with cookies.
And there they are, those cookies. I got to tell you, that's strong persuasion. Okay, now we've got some very serious courting going on for some Richardson supporters by this young John Edwards supporter. Let's try to listen in on this.
We're also looking at giving the states more flexibility instead of the rigid standards that No Child Left Behind is implemented.
He's showing off John Edwards' briefing book. Wow, how many pages is that thing? Seriously. Now this is like a sergeant losing his stripes or something. Let's see. Marsha Braley is going to actually. She just removed. Oh, and just ripped up this woman's Richardson sticker. Now she's an Edwards voter. I got to get an interview exclusive here for the Brooklyn paper. Why did you go to Edwards?
Because they came and talked to me about his stand on education.
Nobody else talked to you?
Yeah, no, I asked questions and they went and walked away. So.
Wow.
Well, that's how it all went down. Here's the final results up on the board. Good time to check in with that Edwards kid.
This guy, he's got to be feeling good. How do you feel?
Wonderful. I mean, this is months and months of hard work, both Senator Edwards' ideas and people on the ground helping spread those ideas to friends and family, and it all pays off in 10 minutes.
And what do you think? Is it going to help your social life?
Oh, I'm sorry?
It's going to help your social life.
I'm feeling pretty good when I go back and see my Obama friends tonight.
Well, there you go. A crazy, wild night at the Iowa caucuses. As you can see on the board behind me, Hillary Clinton with 60 votes gets 6 delegates. Edwards with 62 gets 7 delegates. Obama with 51 gets 6 delegates to the statewide convention. I don't know, that's Iowa math, I guess. But anyway, I'm Gersh Kuntzman for the Brooklyn paper, festooned in political paraphernalia. Back to you in the studio.